are very welcome to Sperrin Integrated College, and congratulations on securing a place at our wonderful school. I am Mrs. Chambers, the Vice Principal, and I want to let you know that we are looking forward to meeting you all and supporting you through the next phase of your educational journey. We understand that this is a particularly difficult time for all pupils and families with the current school closures and public health crisis. However, I want to reassure all our new pupils that we are working hard at Sperrin Integrated College to ensure your transition from Primary 7 to post-primary school is as smooth as possible. We understand that many of you will have concerns about school in light of the current pandemic. Be assured we are in the process of planning for this and will communicate further details to our whole school community at a later stage. Therefore, the purpose of this presentation is to provide you with information to ease any concerns that you may have and to guide you on what school life will look like in normal circumstances. At Sperrin College, we pride ourselves on our strong integrated ethos. It is our aim to ensure all pupils achieve their full potential. This is done by a team of highly motivated staff who develop and deliver high-quality lessons in a caring, supportive learning environment that all pupils will feel comfortable in. As an integrated school, we believe that working in partnership with parents will help develop the best educational outcomes for your child. During this presentation, I hope to be able to provide parents and guardians with some information as to the support your child will receive on their transition to their new school. I am hoping by now you will have received the parent information pack. We hope the documentation within this pack will help further clarify any concerns you may have. Within the pack there is a parent handbook. This includes the college's code of conduct, uniform code, bus information, and information about the canteen's cashless biometric system, as well as homework. You have also been provided with a document of the school's policies. These policies are also available on the school website, and we would advise that you familiarise yourself with these policies. Within this document, there is also a copy of our child protection policy. These policies should be read and returned to the school office once signed by a parent or guardian. Within Sperrin College, we actively promote our core values of respect and understanding. These core values will become a central part of your child's education. The core values will be developed through experiences within the classroom, assemblies, and extracurricular activities. Respect is evident through all areas of college life. With the support of parents and guardians, we strive to instill positive behaviour for learning. It is expected that all pupils will adhere to our code of conduct, which is in the parent pack. Time will also be spent during the induction phase with learning tutors to ensure all pupils are aware of the expected standards of behaviour. Our code of conduct should be followed at all times when representing Sperrin College. This includes travelling to and from school, as well as when participating in sporting fixtures or other extracurricular activities. Within the college, we use a level approach to managing and discipline. This system enables us to apply fair, consistent sanctions. School sanctions can include break or lunchtime detentions and after-school detentions. Sperrin College's learning and teaching policy and the structure of our school day is likely to be one of the biggest differences between primary and post-primary education. Firstly, your child will now study 14 different subjects. This means they could potentially have 14 different teachers. They will move around the school building between classes. All classrooms are single-storey and without corridors, as set out by different faculty buildings across the school campus. To ease worries about getting lost, Year 8 pupils are given an extensive tour of the school as well as their own individual maps. Time will be spent with the learning tutor at the start of the term, ensuring all pupils know who their teachers are and what room they should be going to. This year, we are likely to be bringing our new pupils back in small groups. A date and how this will be organised will be published at a later stage according to public health advice and directives from the Department of Education. Within the college, we run a 2-week timetable, week A and week B. This can create some confusion when first packing school bags. However, following their individual timetable will ease this burden. The current week will be displayed within the Learning Tutors classroom as well as on the school website and Facebook page. Each lesson lasts 52 minutes. A bell rings at the end of each lesson and at break and lunch to signal that that is the time to move on. Break time is at 11 o'clock. The canteen provides breakfast type foods at this time such as sausage rolls, toast and cereals. There is one lesson after break, then it is lunchtime. Pupils can again go to the canteen where a selection of hot food and hot and cold snacks are available. Pupils are also provided with an opportunity to go to the library or play on the pitches during this time. Throughout the course of the year, there will be different lunchtime activities such as art club or debate club. Again, we understand this structure is likely to be quite different from what the children are used to in their primary school setting, and time will be spent during the induction period to ensure all pupils understand the system fully. As previously mentioned, we use a 2-week timetable, week A and week B. Each pupil will receive their own individual timetable from their learning tutor during the induction phase. This is an image of the Year 8 timetable. If you follow across, you can see the lessons for each day. This year, due to the coronavirus outbreak, it may be necessary for education to be a blend of school-based learning combined with home-based learning using digital resources. It is not yet clear how this will be organised, and our school, like all others, await government advice on this. We will ensure all parents and pupils are given the advice as soon as we can. Pupils will have one learning tutor lesson per fortnight. This is a lesson spent with their learning tutor on Wednesday morning. These lessons often focus on positive behaviours for learning, study skills and other important information. This provides the required information for the pupil to know where they are going. It clearly indicates the pupil's class, for example, within this image they are in Year 8 and 8P and will be for Maths and English, French, Geography, History and ICT. The P class indicates their practical class, for example, Science, Home Economics, Drama, Music, Art and Technology. The teacher's name is indicated on the report using their initials. Again, time will be spent along with the learning tutor to ensure that every pupil knows their respective teacher's names. The room allocated to this class is also indicated on the timetable. Within the post-primary environment, it is hoped that your child will have the opportunity to progress and develop into an independent learner. The skill to being an independent learner is developed from Year 8 within Sperrin Integrated College, in the hope that by the time your child is ready to sit GCSE exams, they will be an independent learner. All pupils within the college should know what success looks like and feels like. Guidance will be given within each individual subject during learning tutor lessons to develop these skills. Pupils must come to school every day prepared for learning. This includes everyone having the required pieces of equipment, including a pencil case and maths equipment such as a calculator and protractor set. All school books should be backed and the names clearly displayed on them. Pupils are expected to take good care of their books over the course of the year. Each pupil will be provided with a homework diary. The homework diary is an essential tool for preparing for learning and so should be with the pupil every day. The diary is used to record homeworks and essential information which will allow your pupil to come to school prepared and ready to learn. Finally, the college PE kit must be worn for PE lessons and extracurricular activities. It is advisable to label every item of clothing, including all items of the PE kit, school jumpers and blazers. As an integrated school, we fully value the contribution of parents and guardians. We feel confident that with the support from home, your child can reach their full potential. We would advise that for the first few months, you spend time with your child in the evenings getting organised for the next day. This can be done by using the child's timetable and encouraging them to pack the books they need for this class. It may also be useful to check if they have completed any work given that day. This process can be helpful in reducing a child's anxieties and ensuring they are well prepared for learning every day. Learning tutors will also spend time getting pupils organised, especially over the first term. They will get pupils to label their diaries with the correct week. However, if you're unsure, it will be displayed on the school's Facebook page. In order to ensure effective communication between the school and home, parents or guardians should sign the homework diary at the end of every week. This means that you will see at least once a week if there are any notes put into the diary by teachers or any important information that needs to be shared. Completing homeworks can be a challenging time for Year 8 pupils. Within the post-primary setting, there will be a number of different homeworks assigned to each evening, and quite often they won't be due for a few days. This can create problems and children may be unsure if they've done the homework. We would advise homework to be completed on the night it is given as far as possible. The two formal examinations will take place in Christmas and the summer term. At this stage, pupils will be examined in all subjects studied in Year 8. It is also important to note at this point that the summer examinations will be used to decide on class banding for Year 9. We look at each child's performance across all subjects to assess their banding place for the following year. The other informal assessments may include assessed homework, project work and tests. These will be marked appropriately. This information should be recorded in their homework diary well in advance for each subject. Information regarding how to access the Parent app is within the handbook. This app enables more effective communication of information including school reports. It will enable you to monitor attendance as well as receive information about upcoming events. We are also introducing Parent Pay this year in light of COVID and the desire to reduce the need for the transaction of cash. Parent Pay can be used to top up your child's canteen account and can be used to pay for other school expenses such as school fees, trips and any other school events. As a school, we are fully aware that one of the biggest concerns you as parents will have and also the pupils themselves will have will be, will I make friends? Next year, there will be a buddy system developed. The buddy system will involve all Year 8 pupils and Year 9. Year 8 pupils will be buddied up with a responsible Year 9 pupil. This will be an older pupil within the college that they can ask questions and seek advice from. The intention will be that the buddies will meet. Also, as an environment that is built on respect, generally all pupils get on well and integrate together across the year groups. Quite often, the journey on the school bus can be quite daunting for pupils. For this reason, senior prefects are present on the school buses. It is hoped that this will help alleviate worries. Pupils should see these older pupils as someone who can help them and keep them safe on the buses. It may also be advisable, if this is something of particular concern for your child, that you do a test run over the summer months to establish what bus to get, where to get off, etc. Many parents in the past have done this and it is often thought to be a good way of easing the worries of travelling by bus. Applications can be made for bus passes online, using the appropriate education board's website. Pupils will be issued with a bus pass which will allow them to travel. For the first few weeks, the bus drivers understand that Year 8 pupils will not have their bus pass yet, and so the Year 8 shouldn't need to worry about this. We believe that getting involved in extracurricular activities is an excellent way to meet new friends with similar interests. At Sperrin College, we offer a variety of extracurricular activities. This is not a definitive list of everything that will be on offer, but simply gives you a flavour of some of the exciting opportunities that lie ahead for your child. Firstly, a variety of sports are available to all pupils. Within an integrated school, all pupils are given the opportunity to participate in a range of different sports. Sperrin also has an eco club, Ignite Scripture Union, and a computer club on offer. Over the next 7 years, pupils will be provided with a number of opportunities to learn outside the classroom, including trips and educational visits. As well as providing all our pupils with a high quality academic education, we also have a thriving pastoral care programme whereby the well-being of all pupils is central. We have a clear child protection policy which will be shared with all Year 8 pupils during the induction phase in August. We will ensure all pupils are aware of the appropriate adults who are trained to deal with such matters, and we have a code of conduct that all staff must follow. All staff are vetted and child protection trained. The school also has a professional counsellor who is available to our pupils once a week. Pupils can access the counselling service via their year head, Miss Gibney, or through the drop-in service. Pupils will be given this information during the induction period. The following slide shows the child protection or safeguarding team here at Sperrin College. As the Vice Principal, I am also the designated teacher for child protection. Other senior teachers who are on the safeguarding team are Mrs Monaghan, Mr Small and Mr Davies, who will support pupils with any issues. Mrs Heron, the Principal, has overall responsibility for safeguarding. At Sperrin College, we have a clear structure for pastoral care. At the top of this team is Mrs Heron, the Principal, who oversees all matters in the school pertaining to pupil well-being. I, as the Vice Principal, lead pastoral care issues with the year heads on a daily basis. Miss Gibney, as the year head, oversees the 4 learning tutors. As previously mentioned, Miss Gibney liaises with the 4 learning tutors on daily pastoral matters relating to pupil well-being. Learning tutors will be introduced to the pupils on their first day here in August. They will spend quite a bit of time over the induction phase with their learning tutor. The learning tutor should be the child's first point of contact. They will see each other each morning for 15 minutes during registration. The learning tutor is responsible for monitoring attendance, behaviour for learning and general pastoral matters. As the learning tutor is the teacher with daily responsibility for pastoral care, they should also be the first point of contact for parents. Contact can be made by putting a note in your child's diary about your concern. Due to the size of our school, we cannot deal with issues in the same way as primary school, and for this reason the learning tutor should be your main contact. If a more serious issue arises, we would ask that you make contact via the school office, where there is a facility to leave a message for the year head, Miss Gibney. She will endeavour to make contact with parents at her nearest convenience. We would respectfully ask that parents don't arrive to the school without an appointment, particularly at the present time, as we will be trying to restrict access to the school for the health and safety of our pupils. During normal times, we would also ask that parents request appointments, as all our staff have many duties as well as teaching and cannot be available on request. Staff cannot take phone calls during the school day as their priority responsibility is teaching their pupils. Thank you for your time, and I hope this presentation has been useful and informative. We look forward to meeting your child, getting to know them and helping them to fulfil their educational aspirations.